We are ready now.
Ready?
Finn Russell, mustachioed Finn Russell. What a game he had against Australia. And on a cold, clear night at Murrayfield, Argentina taken immediately. And strange on this evening to think of the World Cup in Japan in 3 years' time, but this match could have a significant bearing on the chances of either side, with the draw made in May and these sides sitting 8th and 9th in the world rankings at the moment. So Hogg's first adventure. And a carry by Russell again. Great conditions for rugby this evening. Then the carry by Barkley, now playing number 8. And Gilchrist drives himself on. And there is Johnny Gray.
Keep coming, keep coming.
Good tidy start by Scotland, and Fagerson carries. Up it goes from Russell. Maitland trying to get underneath it for Scotland, but it falls the way of the Pumas.
Backward. Hold.
So in goes Landajo, the scrum half. And great covering
Roll now. Roll.
defence as it was taken in by Facundo Issa, the number 8.
9, stop.
And then Juan Martin Hernandez. Wonderful kicker from hand, but finds only Finn Russell here. Ambles forward and sends it high again. Chasing down his own kick and taking it well.
No, you've lost. Lost. Advantage.
Advantage to Scotland. Agustin Crevy was over there, and they were being told Argentina that the ball had been...
He had one go. Second time, his hands in the ruck.
So great conditions for a kicker. And Laidlaw, one of the most accurate in the game. A chance to give Scotland early points. Sweetly struck and through it goes, and Scotland have 3 points. That their early play and possession merits. Tupac gives it infield to Sanchez. A little step in the fly half, almost away. A lot of play happening in the Argentinian half though, but now Landajo, Martin Landajo out on his own, looking for support, chips it on, and Scotland looking to win the race back here, and they should do now.
Sit.
It's down on this side again. The decision this time, penalty to Scotland.
We said in and down. We said in and down.
Well, Scotland taking their chances through the ever-trusty boots of Greg Laidlaw. The lead is 6 points, but it's a sort of tense, nervy match at the moment.
Sit.
Murrayfield calls for some desperate defence. Argentina trying at the shove, and it is creaking, it is moving forward, held at the back by Facundo Issa, told to use it by the referee, so left to go. Sanchez has it, and Sanchez for the line, can't quite get there, held up, kept at bay, driven back. Argentina still with it, but then the ball comes loose, hacked on by Laidlaw. And Cordero has to get back now for Argentina. A bit of a spill, anybody's to claim. Well, referee says it went forward, I thought it went backwards off Cordero, but the celebrations from Scotland, and an opportunity missed. So Argentina with another chance to attack. And Matera just tries to brush his way past, and Argentina do have a penalty, not releasing the man. It's a good kick. It is a very, very good kick indeed. Wasn't the best kick to touch by Hernandez. Oh, and down goes the man taking it. I think it was Matera up there, but Argentina still have it, and
Scotland was there.
It wasn't Matera, and Javi Ortega was having a little bit of a discussion
7
afterwards.
out, 7.
But Argentina's ball, they're being shoved sideways.
And it's a tackle now.
It's still there with Argentina. I think Matera at the heart of things
no, it
now.
was a tackle. They broke off.
Landajo complains again and just
Advantage,
instructs
one
his
offside.
troops. So penalty advantage again to Argentina. Offside Alan Dell. So Argentina again a free attack, and they've had all the play at the start of the second half. Messy start by Scotland. Matera just gives it to Landajo. Left it goes to Sanchez. Little chip chance to nothing taken by Greg Laidlaw. Calls the mark, but they'll come back for that penalty advantage. But the next opportunity will go to Nicolas Sanchez, and an opportunity to draw Argentina level right at the start of the second half, and Argentina again with all the play, so 3 points for their efforts there.
Let him go! Tackle,
making some good ground here. Landajo's turn to complain, and he gets the penalty. The advantage there for Argentina, so Landajo has a little go himself, and still advantage to Argentina. Carried on now by Facundo Issa, the number 8. Still advantage to Argentina, back it comes to Juan Martin Hernandez, and it's Cordero to the chase, and Cordero gathers and finds it's taken in. It's not, it's going to be a try for Matias Orlando is there, the outside centre in the wing. First try of the game, it goes to Argentina.
But look at the accuracy, the communication. There's Hernandez taking all the time in the world. He gets fortunate with the bounce, but the reaction to the bounce and then the power to drive through the tackle. He's been impressive, Orlando, in this game. Had a bust line break in the first half and a try so far in the second.
Hernandez, the ability to kick any kick, and I don't know how lucky it was. That was just beautifully stroked, bounced up perfectly, and a big bosh in over the line, scoring to the post.
There's not a lot of space to aim for, wasn't there, between Maitland and Hogg, but as you say, Hernandez found it, and Daniel Hurca, look at the passion there from the head coach.
To extend that lead, which he does, so Argentina converted, try clear. So there's the noise of Murrayfield again, and Brown goes long, taken down at the back. There's Ryan Wilson who rose, and now Scotland try and get a bit of a maul going. Fraser Brown has it, the hooker. Laidlaw looking and giving now to his backline, and Dunbar is in such a quiet game, the inside centre, and Scotland again. A bit of width given to it now, and Hugh Jones still shrugs off one man. Jones still going, looking for support. It's there for Maitland. Scored by Sean Maitland, made by Hugh Jones, and Scotland hit back in style, and this game has sprung to life.
And you saw Dunbar had a good hit up into the centre, great feet just before the contact, but when the ball has really moved very, very quickly here, again, feet, step, handoff, strength, ability and poise, and knowing where his man is and making certain that that ball gets into his hands. Great score by Maitland.
Bringing it round so well. What a kick that is from Greg Laidlaw. It makes it with its last dying breath. It crawls over.
6.
And you can see that pressure, in Scotland in all sorts of trouble at the scrum. The penalty to Argentina, and that was an absolute demolition job in the Scottish scrum there by Argentina. There's a rather easy swipe there, beautifully struck by Sanchez. Scotland still, although the referee hasn't said still, with the advantage, and carried in, laid back now, and Watson is there. Watson stays on his feet and then burrows his way on up to within 5 metres. Still advantage, penalty there to Scotland as they were bearing down on the line. Not the prettiest kick, but through it goes. 12.5 minutes to go, 16 points apiece. Again, we build it as likely to be close, and so it is proving. So they come. Finn Russell there now for Scotland, and wide it goes, carried on by Tommy Seymour. Seymour sliding his way towards the 22, still there for Laidlaw. Gives it on. Johnny Gray is there, and again he's taken round the bootlaces. And Argentina trying to stick paws in to disrupt. Laidlaw summoning in support, and Scotland trying to buy a position again, perhaps for a drop goal attempt.
Nice, keep there, don't.
And Argentina have to obey every instruction of the referee. Don't want to give away a penalty. Laidlaw again looking. Scotland once more going through the phases.
Roll! Yeah. He's holding him, let him go.
Still there just for Scotland, 19. Just outside the 22. Laidlaw again, too deep at the moment for a drop goal attempt. So Johnny Gray carries for the Pumas defence. Strong at the moment. Again, Scotland have been here before, as they were last week. Deep into red time, and the advantage is there. The penalty is there for Scotland, and Argentina have given Greg Laidlaw one final opportunity to win this game. This time, Greg Laidlaw delivers, and Murrayfield erupts. It is a victory. It's a hard-earned, sometimes nervy, sometimes victory, but it is a victory over Argentina, and Scotland will move above the Pumas in the world rankings, and the smiles belong to Scotland this weekend.
Grant, that was an extremely tough day at the office, but that must be a fantastic feeling to get the win there against what was a very tough Argentine side.
Yeah, it was a tough physical battle out there. Like you said, it was a real test match. There's nothing between the sides. We had to be patient, and it's great to see that we learned our lessons from last week. You know, in a close game last week, we couldn't quite get across the line. We learned the lessons, and composure at the end to hold the ball and get the penalties, outstanding, and exactly what we worked on this week. So really proud of the effort of all the boys.
Is that what you expected from Argentina? That was almost like an old traditional style Argentine side.
Yeah, well, we expected them to move the ball maybe a bit more, but the kind of game it was, you know, there was a lot of scrums, there was a lot of smashing up, and yeah, they can play that style as well as moving the ball. So, you know, it was, like I said, it was a tough physical encounter, and we're absolutely delighted to be on the winning side.
Just how tough were they to break down? Because it looked as though, I mean, you did brilliantly well at the end there to go through the phases and win the penalty, but it looked like really hard work.
Yeah, you have to be patient, and you have to man up in the contacts, and I thought the boys done that brilliantly, and I thought the forwards carried really well, and we got through them, and then you know, huge break, and we finished off a really good try to get us back in the game and sort it out. Like you said, it's a great feeling.
Cordero, but the celebrations from Scotland, and an opportunity missed. So Argentina with another chance to attack. And Matera just tries to brush his way past, and Argentina do have a penalty, not releasing the man. It's a good kick. It is a very, very good kick indeed. Wasn't the best kick to touch by Hernandez. Oh, and down goes the man taking it. I think it was Matera up there, but Argentina still have it, and
Scotland was there.
It wasn't Matera, and Javi Ortega was having a little bit of a discussion afterwards. But Argentina's ball, they're being shoved sideways.
And it's a tackle now.
It's still there with Argentina. I think Matera at the heart of things
no, it
now.
was a tackle. They broke.
Argentina, the ball had been...
He had one go, second time, his hands in the ruck.
So great conditions for a kicker, and Laidlaw, one of the most accurate in the game. And a chance to give Scotland early points. Sweetly struck, and through it goes, and Scotland have 3 points. That their early play and possession merits. Tupac gives it infield to Sanchez. A little step in the fly half, almost away. A lot of play happening in the Argentinian half though, but now Martin Landaco out on his own, looking for support, chips it on, and Scotland looking to win the race back here, and they should do now.
Sit.
It's down on this side again, the decision this time, penalty to Scotland.
We said, and then down.
And we are ready now.
Ready?
Finn Russell, mustachioed Finn Russell. What a game he had against Australia. And on a cold, clear night at Murrayfield, Argentina taken immediately. And strange on this evening to think of the World Cup in Japan in 3 years' time, but this match could have a significant bearing on the chances of either side, with the draw made in May, and these sides sitting 8th and 9th in the world rankings at the moment. So Hogg's first adventure. And a carry by Russell again. Great conditions for rugby this evening. Then the carry by Barclay, now playing number 8. And Gilchrist drives himself on. And there is Johnny Gray.
Keep coming, keep coming.
Good tidy start by Scotland, and Fagerson carries. Up it goes from Russell. Maitland trying to get underneath it for Scotland, but it falls the way of the Pumas.
Backward. Hold.
So in goes Landaco, the scrum half. And then a great covering
Roll now. Roll.
defence as it was taken in by Facundo Issa, the number 8.
9, stop.
And then Juan Martin Hernandez. Wonderful kicker from hand, but finds only Finn Russell here. Ambles forward and sends it high again. Chasing down his own kick and taking it well.
No, you've lost. Advantage.
Advantage to Scotland. Agustín Cravey was over there, and they're being told that.
We said, in and down.
Well, Scotland taking their chances through the ever-trusty boots of Greg Laidlaw. The lead is 6 points, but it's a sort of tense, nervy match at the moment.
Sit.
Murrayfield calls for some desperate defence. Argentina trying at the shove, and it is creaking, it is moving forward, held at the back by Facundo Isa, told to use it by the referee, so left to go. Sanchez has it, and Sanchez for the line, can't quite get there, held up, kept at bay, driven back. Argentina still with it, but then the ball comes loose, hacked on by Laidlaw. And Cordero has to get back now for Argentina. A bit of a spill. Anybody's to claim. Well, referee says it went forward. I thought it went backward.